Happy New Year everyone, I hope you all had a great start to the year, and I thought what better way to start this off is with a new series that covers everything to do with basics. These are going to be quick and informative videos that will have all the skills and knowledge provided to help you achieve better results in the kitchen. This first episode is going to be on onions, and I'm going to show you 4 different methods to make your life a lot easier in the kitchen, so please sit back, relax and enjoy. Alright guys, let's start this off with the diced version. To do this, slice off the tip end opposite the root, laying the onion on the flat surface which will make it easier and safer to work with, then slice the onion in half straight through the root. Proceed by removing the skin off of the onion, also removing the first layer of onion if it's a bit woody, and then you know what I'm about to say, which is that all of these scraps can be saved for a stock. Now to prepare the onion, make thin slices across the onion, stopping just before the root, and the reason the root is not removed is it's because it keeps the onion intact, therefore making it easier and more practical. Once that's done, rotate the onion 90 degrees and make a slice into the center, again stopping just before the root, which is going to break up the formation of the onion's layers, which will then give us a more precise and accurate dice on the onion. To dice this, simply start with the tip of the knife, working through to the hill, letting your sharp knife do most of the work. Once you get to the root, make sure to trim off any excess flesh to avoid any wastage, and all you'll be left with is this tiny little root, which can also be saved for a stock. This then leaves us with a nice and precise diced onions, which are ready to be used in your favourite recipes. Just whilst we're on the dicing topic, I'm going to show you the reason to why I make that slice through the centre of the onion. I've had so many comments saying,
"Jack, that's just a myth, it's pointless, you're wasting your time, blah blah blah."
Anyway, to show you the first step, it's the exact same by making thin slices stopping just before the root. Then instead of making that centre slice, we will go straight ahead and start dicing the onion. So then straight away by looking at it, it's completely inconsistent with long pieces and smaller pieces which will cook at different times. Obviously it's still fine to use if this is the way you prefer to do it, but to make a comparison, the onion on your right is the first way, which is a lot more precise and accurate and the way a chef will or should cut, and the onion on your left is not precise or accurate at all and will result in inconsistency. That being said though, please just do whichever way is easiest for you, I just wanted to show you the difference. Alright, now let's do some sliced onion. To do this, we're going to be removing both ends of the onion, slicing the onion in half, and removing the skin again, saving all of it for a stock. Now that's all clean, what we're going to do is place the knife on a slight angle to make the first cut, which will prevent us from having a chunky wedge and give us consistent slices throughout. We can then continue along the onion, straightening the knife out, creating nice thin and consistent slices. Once you get about 3/4 of the way through the onion, it will start becoming a bit wobbly and unsafe. All we have to do is lay it flat and continue the process along the onion, being careful of your fingers once you get to the opposite end. This will then achieve nice and consistent sliced onions which are ready to be cooked, or if you're using red onions, they make fantastic cuts for salads. For the next method, let's slice the onion into strips. Instead of cutting it the way we did before, on a half moon, this time we're going to be making slices across the 2 half circle surfaces. I'm cutting these quite thick, but you can cut them as thin or as thick as you like. This method is great for caramelized onions, wraps and kebabs, and as salads, but I'd recommend red onion for salads. Now for the last method, let's do some onion rings. Start this off by slicing off the end opposite the root and make a very small nick in the onion skin, which will then make it very easy to peel off the skin, which can all be saved for a stock. With the peeled onions, place it onto its side and slice through the onion, creating nice big circles, discs or rings, whatever you wish to call them. Once you get to the end, it will start to wobble a little bit and become unsafe. To prevent this, lay it on its flat surface, placing your hand on top nice and firm, keeping your fingers completely out of the way, and proceed by slicing through the onion just like that. We can then separate the onion by pushing through the center, disconnecting the onion's formation, creating those onion rings, which are then ready to be dipped in batter and fried, char grilled, or simply used raw in a burger. So that's it, 4 quick and easy ways to cut onions that will make your life a lot easier in the kitchen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing along with hitting that bell notification next to it so you never miss one I upload. Thanks for watching everyone, stay safe and enjoy.